Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the thriller She Will. And this is from director Charlotte Colbert and focuses on the film explores the story of Veronica Ghent, played by Alice Krige, who after a double mastectomy goes to a healing retreat in rural Scotland with her young nurse, and they make a connection. But strange things start happening when mysterious forces give Veronica the power to enact revenge within her dreams. Interesting, right? And, I have to say, this poster is, well, God, fire. This is an amazing poster and really grabs your attention and builds so much intrigue and matches the atmosphere that this film has, because this film rides on atmosphere. It's not outwardly scary, but there's just an unnervingness to this film. There's a lot of built tension and suspense, even from when Veronica shows up to the retreat and there's just tons of people everywhere. The camera getting in her face, people getting in her face, and you just whoa, calm down, people. This is really uncomfortable. And you get that feeling sitting and watching the film. And I think those are some of the elements that really do work. And I do think Krige gives a really fantastic performance here, struggling with this experience that, this is a kind of surgery that I feel like, especially in this situation with a woman experiencing losing her breasts, there's a lot of baggage that goes along with this, and I appreciate the relationship that she develops over the course of the film with Lois, played by Amy Manson, her nurse, trying to build up that confidence again and feeling good in her own skin and getting over the insecurities of it all. This film is very methodical, has a very specific pace to it. It's eerie and unnerving at times and builds some good atmosphere. I don't think this is the most well-crafted and engaging and just impactful of thrillers that you're going to experience, but there's some great visuals in this film. Rupert Everett, who plays a supporting character in this film, the second he's on screen, you could feel his presence, and I do really appreciate the antagonistic role that Malcolm McDowell plays in this film. It's always nice to have a little Malcolm McDowell in things. I think he does a really fine job. I think the concept of this film is really interesting, and they use it in some interesting ways at times. It's just one of those kinds of things where it's just I don't know if I'm going to remember this film a ton, days, weeks, months, years later. But I think in the moment watching this, it has a lot of really strong elements that make an experience that's worth watching and worth experiencing. If you're somebody that loves a good, atmospheric kind of thriller and horror film, I think this has enough here that makes it worth checking out. I don't think this is going to become anybody's real big favorite thriller or horror film. I don't think it has enough there to really capture that substance. But when you have strong performances, strong atmosphere, I think that goes a long way in delivering an experience, and I think it's worth checking out. It's right there on VOD. But those are my thoughts on She Will. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.